Y'all ready for something? Y'all ready for something?
I hope you enjoyed the sound of my painful voice as I try to create a video that I haven't made in like the past fucking month. On the bright side, I only lost 2 subscribers, so I think that's a good thing. Now today we're going to be going over all the cool shit that's happened since I was gone.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
KSI is like that kid on Xbox who goes into the DMs of everyone after the match and yells at them for being fucking idiots who don't know how to play the game. But when he tells the person he's gonna fuck their mum, he really does it. And then he makes profit from the stream. So what do I think of this? Well, it's kind of fucking dumb. Don't get the whole boxing thing. I'm not into boxing. I think it's weird, generally because I'm a lazy shit. And honestly, it's just so weird with this, like, I've been on YouTube since what, like 2010, and this is just like a new phenomenon. And it gets even more specific when you realize it's only this specific group of vloggers. Like, you don't see Slazzo going around challenging people to fucking matches of AFL. Honestly, this story's been extremely overrated, and for me, at least, extremely boring. E3 had a few announcements about games I really do enjoy, but then it also just was filled with a ton of shit. Like, as you can see right now, I'm scrolling down the screen on IGN, which has the games released at E3, and oh my god, is there a lot of new games coming out that I did not care about at all. So what did I like? Well, controversial opinion, I actually love the new Halo games. I think 343 does a good job at making them. I grew up on Halo 4, and I think that's quite important, because I didn't have the exact same experience as a lot of people who started with Halo 3 or earlier. So debate about them in the comments, whatever you like to do. So next up, Fallout 76. Now the Fallout franchise is one of my favorite series of games in just ever. I loved Fallout New Vegas. I played so goddamn much of it in more recent history. Then I played quite a lot of Fallout 4. I randomly go on tangents quite often where I just play it through to a certain point and then just give up completely. So what do I think of it being multiplayer? Now, a lot of my original concerns have really been taken away since I've heard more information. And with the general community, from what I know, that seems to be the case for most people. And I think that's really interesting to see this massive change in the community's opinion we've seen, and yeah, I will be quite interested to see where this goes. And yes, it is completely bloody inevitable, but we're going to be talking about Battlefield 5. Now, for those of you who don't have any clue what I'm talking about, basically, Battlefield 5 had a trailer come out, and basically it had a woman in it, it got a bunch of people angry, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So what do I think of this situation? Well, I don't really care. If you want authenticity about World War II, read a book or run out in a field for a while, get stabbed on the foot by a stick, and then just die because of infection.
He fucked me with a toothbrush!
And now for someone who's more well known for being penetrated with a toothbrush than they are for their own content. Yeah, that's right, we're talking about someone so narcissistic that they named a YouTube convention after themselves. And then seemed to face karma when the convention got out of hand. If you don't know who I'm talking about Tana Mojo and Tanacon. Now, Tana hosted a convention which was meant to rival VidCon, and it really did pretty well. She claimed that around 20,000 people showed up, but police are saying that statistics say more around 4,000 to 5,000, and the convention center was ironically only meant to hold 1,000. So how did this turn out? Well, people were starving, they were thirsty, and it was fucking awful. To put it simply, they weren't organized. A lot of the people who did sign up to speak there and do their thing with their fan base didn't even show up because they weren't given proper times. And even for a lot of those people, it ended up clashing with the VidCon times, and that was obviously an issue as VidCon is a lot more high profile than Tanacon. So to summarize, I'm not dead yet, and I plan to make more videos in the future as my holidays have just begun. Leave a like and subscribe, please, I really fucking need it.